Hello, I'm comedian Visionary Speaks, and I just have to say, Will and Jada, and for some god awful reason, August Alsina. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all done open y'allself up to the deep, dark crevices of the butthole that is Black Twitter, where the court of public opinion resides. It's right across the street from Cancellation Nation, where Candace Owens and Iggy Azalea live. It's right down the street from the overnight memes, and right around the corner from problematic black people y'all still worship. You know who they are. But here, in the court of public opinion, you have opened up the world to y'all's entanglements. And you know what? I could really appreciate it because I honestly know for sure half of these people ain't know what entanglement meant before Jada said that shit. Like, I had to Google it. And if you look at that definition, very accurate. Very that. And I know y'all didn't do this on purpose. You know, you didn't expect August ass to come out with an album and spill all the tea for publicity. And I hear all those people talking about why would they even say that in public? Why would they even post that? You know, why would they even tell people about their whole life? Meanwhile, you posting about your boyfriend ain't shit every other day. August made it public. They didn't make it public, he made it public. So they had to respond in the public. Duh. And stop all this talk about it ruin Will's pride and his manhood was taken away by this disgrace of a conversation about her discretions on live TV. That type of talk is a part of the problem, okay? It is a part of the problem because y'all can't have a simple conversation. I'm not saying Jada was right. I'm not saying she's wrong. But he was able to come to the table and talk to her on the understanding that him as her husband made with her prior to y'all niggas getting involved. They had a conversation. He was man enough to talk about it in a public way. I respect Will more now because of that. And all men should be able to have these conversations regardless of what the topic is with their wife without feeling castrated by the facts, you know, and be able to have an understanding, because that's what open communication is. That's what marriage is. That's what a relationship is. To be able to talk about things that's uncomfortable and to be able to talk about things that you want to improve in your relationship. If you can't sit there and do that without you feeling like somebody's chopping your dick off, then you need to address yourself as a man. You know, because all this manliness that goes on in our community that makes men feel like they have to be macho man and they can't talk about their feelings and talk about things that's going on in their relationships. That's why we have so many abusive relationships in our community. That's why we have so many men that are overly aggressive in our community. In August Alsina, bring your ass to the congregation right now. Now, we all know this man got mental issues. We know that he had gone through a time where he needed some help. But that does not excuse him from his actions. And one thing I will not do is sit up here and entertain a conversation about the fact that this man was Me Too'd or taken advantage of by Jada. Because beyond the scope of my hilarity and my comedy and all of this that is the zhuzh of Visionary Speaks, I am a mental health counselor. I have that master's degree, baby. I'm certified. So in this way, she said that she had also been going through some mental difficulties. She also has some mental issues that was going on at the time. She was not whole as a person, and neither was he. So nobody was being taken advantage of. They were both broken people looking for something in each other. And they're not the only ones. All of us go through moments of despair. All of us go through moments where we're up and we're down and we're not quite ourselves. So when you find yourself in a moment of that low point and you're looking for something in someone else, sometimes what you get isn't what you thought you would get. More times than not, you end up running into a situation where you give more than what the other person is willing to give, or vice versa. They give more to you than what you were willing to give, and somebody is hurt. And in this case, August. And now we all in an entanglement. Because we all up in this complicated ass situation, adding our opinions and shit. But beyond that, the fact and reality of the matter is, it ain't none of our goddamn business. Goes on in their household, whether they choose to share it or not, is not going to change because you made your comments. Okay? That is just what it is. It is what it is, people. So go ahead, feel however you feel. They got the views, they got the likes, they got the attention. August got his little mentions. I'm still not streaming the album. And it'll be over in about a week or two. You know, Black Twitter will poop out another thing for us to follow and comment and meme. It's how it goes. And it won't change the simple fact that Breonna Taylor's murderers are still out there. And we have not gotten justice for that. So, on to more important news. I'm Visionary Speaks, and I just have to say, if you ever find yourself in an entanglement, leave it off the internet. Because clearly, we don't know how to act. Make sure you follow me on YouTube and Facebook at Comedian Visionary Speaks, on Twitter at Visionary Speaks, and on Instagram at Visionary_Speaks for all the laughs. Y'all keep y'all mind right and your entanglements tight. Be blessed.